All right, everybody, come on in, come on in. Thank you all so much for being here. For anybody new here, hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. Usually, I am welcoming you to a struggle cooking class. I do have a cooking channel. We're going to do something a little bit different tonight. Um, I usually stream every day, and I'm usually cooking up a new recipe for you all in the kitchen. But when I'm not cooking and I'm traveling for whatever adventures I may be into, I do what's called a dining documentary. Now these are kind of turning into like travel documentaries. So I'm going to go over my most recent trip to New York. Now, if I get this wrong, y'all, I'm a Southern girl. I'm in Atlanta, whether it was New York or Queens or Jamaica or Brooklyn or whatever. Anything past Virginia, I get confused. So come on in, sit back and relax. We're going to have some fun today. I always like to welcome you all to the happy, wholesome, family friendly channel. That is me. But I found myself in a very interesting place and I wanted to share with you all how Maggie ended up at a Vogue dance battle because confession is good for the soul. So we are going to take attendance. If you would like to be counted present, feel free to announce yourself. However, if you prefer to watch quietly from the clouds and y'all know who you are, you're always welcome here. We are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube. Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. So let's see who we have over here. On IG, I see Infamy. 2014, Fancy Franny, that's so cute. Infamy says hi, hello, sweetheart. Brooklyn, Chicago, Harlem. I was in one of those places, I think. Thank you for being here. Vanna's daddy is here. The Love J is here. And Job Ladla, thank you for being here. I am going to be sharing my screen. So those of you on Instagram and TikTok, if you want to see my pictures and video, you can find me as Maggie the Substitute Teacher on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. All right. Let's see. Whew, we got a long list on TikTok. So if you guys want me to shout you out, I will. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. I see everybody coming in. Who do we have over here? We got Leanne in the house. Thank you for the likes. She says, I just love your hair that way. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Rodney shouting out. Roll call. He says, native New Yorker here. I met your people. So that was very interesting. I had a great time. I had a great time. But thank you. One point. Well, first of all, thank you for the compliment, sweetheart. So I think this is a rod set or something. It's like a spiral something. All right. So if you are into the fashion, hair, makeup, and style, because I went to a ball. That will be Thursday night. I'm going to have a collab. Oh, hello, Jabla that likes the hair. Thank you. Thank you. You like the natural hair. Yeah, that's all that I wear, y'all. Everything on me is natural. Now, those eyelashes, they're off now, but for the event yesterday, those were false lashes. I'll do that for a photo shoot, but every day, y'all know this is me. So we're going to have a collab with my stylist on Thursday. So Paper Doll Factory is coming back. She's done a collab with me before. Hello, Charlie. No, it's not a wig. Y'all are silly. This is my hair. I don't wear wigs or I have an aversion to wearing anybody else's hair. It's all mine. It's so funny. Okay, so Thursday will be the style stream. So I'm going to just give you all like a little bit of story time, how I ended up here. I know we have some content creators, people who have YouTube channels or are thinking about making YouTube channels, and you all have said in the past that you like it when I give you some of the behind the scenes on the YouTube space. So feel free to ask questions. I'm going to give you my story time. I'm going to confess what I did and what I didn't do and share all of it with you all. And we'll be back in the kitchen soon. Let's see, today's Monday. It was a holiday in the U.S. Hopefully hopefully y'all were able to take advantage of the holiday. And shout out to the OnlyPans merch, because you will, contrary to these pictures and video, y'all will never find Maggie on OnlyFans, but you will always find me on OnlyPans. If you want to get your own OnlyPans merch, go to teachablemomentswithmaggie.com. Small silent sips, ladies. Okay. Aw, thank you so much. Who do we have here? Mona says, hello, Maggie in class. She says, yes, thank you all for liking and following. If you like what I do, we do a little bit of everything here, but we have fun. And Mona says, Maggie, you look stunning for your event. So thank you, thank you. Thursday is going to be the style day. So Ria, my stylist, is coming back. Okay. And Sheila says, hello, beautiful. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, 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 Sheila. I love it when you come to class, Sheila. Okay, just had to get that out. All right, y'all. So let me tell you what happened. Excuse me. I'm still getting over this cold. I'm about 90% better. I'm a little raspy. I'm a little bit raspy most of the time. As I've aged, my voice has gotten deeper, and I used to be really embarrassed by it, but some of y'all really like the voice, so if it's a little raspier, that's why, but I'm feeling much better. Jabla, was expecting a gulp, but was a small, silent, ladylike sip. Absolutely. Hello, Simply. Lucy and I run the finishing school for the modern woman. We teach femininity, elegance, and etiquette. We are wrapping up our winter session, getting ready for graduation. So if you want to join the wait list to be notified when we open up again, you can also go to teachablemomentswithmaggie.com. But yes, ladies, we are going to be practicing our proper etiquette. I'm just sipping on some hot tea, and contrary to popular belief, a little etiquette for you: no pinkies up. We use these two fingers into the loop, and this is like a little mug, it's not a proper teacup, and then these two fingers will support, and then yes, always, ladies, small silent sips. And that's something you can practice for free at home. All right, so that was your elegance lesson, because I don't know if this is going to be a very elegant stream, but I'm going to share with you all. Okay. So I've had my YouTube channel, what now, going on 3 years. And like you all know, I'm a cooking channel. I do food and femininity content. Okay. So last year I received an invite from YouTube to join a community called YouTube Shorts creator community or something like that. So let's just tell the truth. You know, TikTok came out of nowhere during the pandemic, and so the other platforms were looking for ways to, you know, stay competitive and stay relevant. So YouTube Shorts are the little 60-second vertical short form content that a lot of especially younger people like to watch because it's quick. And so I had a couple clips of me on a podcast, hello Supreme, that went viral. And so, you know, my channel grew, and I was invited to be part of this community. Again, I will say I have a contact at YouTube, Google, who, if you like what you see me doing and you all are interested, she can add your name to the list. So just inbox me, Maggie the Substitute Teacher, or Maggie the Substitute Teacher at gmail.com. Haley has created a special form just for me, as a referral. So if you all are interested, I can let you know what's required. Okay, so as part of the Shorts community, we get access to different events, networking. They have guest speakers. Some are in person, some are virtual. And you all have said that you like to kind of know what I'm up to when I'm traveling, because obviously I'm not in the kitchen. So you've seen me go to the YouTube offices in New York. They have offices in LA. I've been to events in Tampa, in Charlotte, in I don't know where else, but I'm invited to quite a few, and I go to the ones that I can. I can't do everything, but that's what we're going to talk about. All right. So usually on the dining documentary, we go through the menu and all that. We're going to go straight to my photos and videos. I'm going to show you all one of the invites and how I got myself in this situation. But it was fun. I had a wonderful time. All right. So I may go a little bit over an hour tonight because I want to make sure I do this one time in a row. We got Michael Wendy in the house saying hello. Hello, my dear. It's been a while since we've seen you. Oh, yes. Thank you all for checking out the etiquette stuff. Okay. So I'm going to go to my Google Photos and Videos. Gosh, y'all, just a day or so out of streaming. I'm like, what am I doing here? All right. So, okay. So this is, let me first of all make sure I'm sharing, because y'all know sometimes I just get in here and start doing my own thing. Hopefully you all can read this. And I know I take these pictures vertically because I intend to stitch them together and make content. So this is an example of an email that I'll get from YouTube. We get weekly newsletters. Actually, they're twice a week, you all. So we get newsletters from YouTube. Hello, Paradise. And it will be updates. They'll tell us what's trending, give us the hashtags that are being used, the audio that's being used, plus invite us to events. A little blot, if you don't mind. Let me know if you want the napkin etiquette. And so this is an example of one of those emails. All right, so let's get right to it. Was it here? No. Which one is it, y'all? It's this one. Okay, I want to make sure y'all can see. So YouTube Creator Collective Meetup. All right, so you can see this one says Queens. Shout out to Queens and the Creator Collective. It says you are cordially invited to Let's Have a Ball in Queens, New York on Sunday, February 18th, which was yesterday, hosted by YouTube and creator Ballroom Throwbacks Television. All right, so let's talk about this for a minute. And as much as we can, I would love for this to be interactive. Hello, boy. When you all hear the word ball, I wonder if you think about, like I think about, I was thinking a ball, like a gala, like a ball. And I was like, ooh, fancy. Y'all know I'm regular every day in the kitchen. That's my style. Boy mom from the carpool to the kitchen. So I was like, ooh. So I reached out to Rhea, my stylist. She'll be with us Thursday. And I was like, oh, I got an invitation to go to a ball. I should have kept reading. I should have done more research. Remember that? Okay, so let us continue. All right. Oh man, the wrong one. This one. Okay. So Ballroom Throwbacks TV is the leader in bridging the gap of underground culture and talent towards mainstream acknowledgement and exposure. All right. So one of the things that is great about YouTube is they are very inclusive. So thank you, YouTube, for inviting me. It's Black History Month. You all saw that I was able to go to the Bob Marley movie premiere. Next month in March is Women's Month or Women's History Month, something. And so they're going to have a lot of events spotlighting women, whether it's Asia Pacific or Latin American heritage or LGBTQ or whatever. They have something to celebrate everybody. All right. Well, apparently you all, and maybe y'all knew this, but I didn't know this, but there is, and I don't know if this is in New York or other cities, this ballroom culture that is kind of like I said, it's underground, where they throw a ball and it is basically for, I don't even know how to describe it, y'all. You will see everything. I saw everything, and I mean everything. I saw leather, I saw lace, I saw buckles, I saw flags, I saw fans, everything. So if you think of those of you all that are old like me, I'm 48, if you remember the Madonna Vogue video, it was that brought to life with a little bit of Universal Circus and a little bit of, golly, I don't know, like dance battle, a little bit of, I'm still processing, but I wanted to go ahead and share with you all. Simona says, yes, I forgot my question already, but you all are familiar with this. Okay, so let us continue. So, excuse me, you can see here that this is just the other screenshot of it. Come casual chic, and then guests are encouraged. There's food at YouTube and open bars. So I'll share with you all what I had, and then you can RSVP. So this is just an example of some of the stuff that we get. So of course I hopped on it and I clicked the RSVP button, and it took us to like a Google form. And then you could see the schedule here where it was from 3 to 6:30, and we have a reception. They always have a workshop or some type of teaching moment for content creators, and I actually love that. This one, they talked about the advertiser guidelines, which is really important. If y'all don't know, YouTube started out as a hobby for me, but my channel is monetized, and I'm very grateful for those of y'all who watch, who like, who share. I have huge supporters here, and I'm grateful. Hello, Chance. So, when you watch YouTube and you either see commercials or they overlay or whatnot, I have premium, so I don't see commercials, but YouTube will split the income between YouTube will keep some and they will pay the creators a portion of it. So in a nutshell, that is one of the ways that we can monetize. And so they have guidelines as to what makes your content advertiser friendly. And then there are some types of content that are not advertiser friendly. So they wanted to make sure we knew about that and then decide accordingly. You can have it monetized or not. You don't have to participate. Okay, so that was the workshop. And then, pardon me, y'all. And then this right here at 4:30, there was supposed to be a mock ball. And I was like, ooh, that sounds fancy. Y'all know I'll do just about anything one time. And then it ends at 6:30. And I didn't see that on here, but there was another place that said creators would be able to attend the actual ball at 7 p.m. So basically it was like a pre-party or like I don't know, an event that was kind of closed down for YouTube content creators, and then they had their private event. So in my mind, I'm thinking, well, if I'm going to go all the way up to New York, I want to do as much as I possibly can. So I worked with my stylist. You'll hear more about that on Thursday to get all prepared for this ball, because I thought I was going to a ball, y'all. All right, so let me take you all through. Usually when I do these and I ask you guys, what do you want to see? You say everything. So I'm just going to narrate as I go through the pictures and the video. And then when we get to the event, I will explain some of what I understand that happened. And of course, if you all have any questions, you can put them in the chat. I won't drop the link today because I want to make sure that I get through this. All right, let us continue. Thank you all for the hearts. Thank you all for the love. Okay, so shout out to Atlanta. I'm headed to New York. Leanne says, I bet you weren't shocked. That's one word for it. Hello, Pastor. So good to see you. And hello, Stefalupi. So good to see you all. All right. Oh, while I'm here, I was in New York. Forgot to ask everybody. Let me know what city you represent. Y'all know I'm in Atlanta. I was just in New York. Whenever I travel, I like to tell you all where I'm going. I got some more plans coming up. So if you would shout out your city in the chat, I would love to know where everybody is watching from. Okay, so let us continue. All right, so I am in the Atlanta airport heading to JFK. We have one of the busiest airports in the world, so there's a lot going on here. I didn't make it to the lounge. I like to take you all inside the Delta lounge with me, but I had a 9 a.m. flight, so I had to get straight to it. So I did get some snacks on the plane. You all know I'm your substitute teacher because, shout out to Cincinnati, I'm your substitute teacher because I cook with sugar substitutes, dairy substitutes, and gluten substitutes. However, when I travel, I eat the regular stuff. I know, it's a problem. But I do like to enjoy my Biscoff cookies and dunk it in my coffee, which is not proper etiquette, but I do that when I'm alone. Okay, and a little snack box. All right, so let me know if anybody else likes to dunk and what you like to dunk. So there's me with my Biscoff cookie and my coffee on the plane. All right, so a little bit of a bumpy ride, but we made it to New York. I don't know if I had ever been in JFK Airport before. It's nice. They have 2 airports in New York. I think I've been to LaGuardia. Had to check my bag because they were full in the overhead. So we made it there, and then I Ubered straight to the glam bar where I was supposed to get my makeup done because we had a tight schedule. So this is Tiffany's bar. Now, we'll do more of that detail on Thursday when we do the style stream. So because I arrived and I got there early, about 30 minutes early. She had not arrived yet. So clearly I like to eat. I know it's a problem. But I asked her, is there any place I could kind of, wait for her? Because you all, it was snowing or it had snowed in New York. What is that? I'm in the South, y'all. So I'm standing outside, just got out of the Uber. I've got my luggage. And she said there was like a Brooklyn wing house. I don't know if we have any New Yorkers here, but there was a Brooklyn wing house like right across the street. So I could get a little something there to refresh. It's about a 2 hour flight and then wait for my makeup lady. All right. So I'll take you all quickly into the wing house. It was, it reminded me of like a Caribbean restaurant where it was just like, this is what we have. What would you like? So y'all know me, or if you don't know me, I'm gonna ask like, what do you recommend? What's popular here? She just looking at me like, we have wings. Everything is good. And I was like, oh, okay. So I did get some wings, and then I got an empanada, which is basically like a hot pocket meat pie, but it was oxtail. So that was nice. Spread the love. Shout out to Brooklyn. So I got some mango juice. I don't really do a lot of juices, but they make theirs fresh. So I did get some mango juice. So it was refreshing. And then this is my empanada. So you can see looks like a hand rolled pastry. And it was nice and hot. This would have been deep fried. If I were making it, it would probably be air fried. But hey, I wanted to give it a try and I did. So you all can see the filling in here. And this is oxtail, which is very common, like Caribbean stewed meat. And so the crust was, real flour. So it was a little bit thick, but it was good. Hello, leading to leave. Thank you for being here. And then I did get wings because she said everything else was going to take about 30 minutes to cook. So I just wanted something simple. And they did have a wing flavor that was like a rum, like a sweet rum glaze. So I just got a little 6 pack of wings. And they were nice and meaty. I only ate 4 of them, but it was good. So shout out to those of you all who like wings. Chicken wings are pretty universal. I don't know if anybody has a favorite flavor, if you like them wet, if you like them dry. I do like a lemon pepper, probably dry, but these were nice and saucy, or as they probably say up there, don't come at me, but saucy. Oh, shout out to New York and y'all's accents. But you know what? Y'all probably think us in the South sound like tomato, right? Everybody's different. All right, so I had a little snack, hello Tone Touch, and then I made my way back to the glam bar. Now they're opening up, and you all can see here my stylist sent me with some nice little lashes. I only wear those when I get dressed up, y'all. I can't do that stuff every day. Those of y'all that do, I don't understand. I had to wash my face like 3 times to get back to Maggie. But it was a fun moment. It was a fun dress up moment. All right. So I'm at the salon. Then I've got my makeup done. I told her I wanted something natural, but done up. So you all seem to like it. I think she did a really good job. I was kind of like, oh no, what about the signature red lip? But she said, you're wearing a red dress, and I put my glasses on, but Ria was like, no glasses. So you all can see this is me after the makeup. So I'm still wearing my little travel clothes, but we'll get it together for the dress. All right, so let us continue. So now I'm back in another Uber and I am on my way to the event. Let me see. They told us the name of it. Apparently it was like I don't know how to say, like a nightclub. Clearly, y'all, I don't go out like that. But every time, let me just explain these YouTube events that I go to. Whenever YouTube has these creator collective events that are in different cities, they usually will spotlight creator, which is like a content creator that's almost like the little host, right? So you're from the area, people are traveling to that area, you're responsible for kind of, finding the venue or maybe the food. I don't really know, but the ballroom throwbacks was the host. So they partner with YouTube on this event. So it was in the invitation, but let's see, where were we going to? Um Azamora, I don't want to butcher the name. Okay, it was in here somewhere, but it was a nightclub. And again, I don't know if this is Queens, Brooklyn, Jamaica. It's all New York to me, so you all can correct me. Hello, Nathani and Eyes On. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so let us continue. So this is just me in the Uber. You can see there's still snow on the ground. It's starting to melt, but it was very cold. I don't know the temperature, but I think it was like in the 40s. It was clear, but it was cold. So those of y'all that are still got ice on your vehicles, I'm so sorry. So this is the event location. This is the outside. So this is the club. Let me see if it has the name on here so I can shout them out. All right, I don't see it. It's probably on here somewhere. Okay, so we're standing in line. Usually when we go to these YouTube events, what they do is they tell us to, of course, you've got to RSVP. They check your ID, make sure that you're on the list, and you kind of go through a little bit of security, and then you're on the inside. And it's like, okay, great. So we did wait a little bit for them to get everything together. Not the end of the world, but it was cold outside, but they let us in. And I thought this was interesting. I'm looking at this lion outside, and I don't know if you all can see here. There are icicles on his fangs. I don't know if these are called fangs or teeth. Hello, IMR Trends and Lucretia. And then icicles in his eyes. So you can see how cold it was outside. And then even on the drain, you can see here, it was like frozen solid ice. I was like, oh my gosh, it is so cold. But welcome to New York. Welcome to the concrete jungle. So then now they're opening up the double doors, and what I thought were, other content creators. This is, part of how we network. You're standing in line, you're meeting people, you're talking, where did you travel from? A lot of times it's people in the area, New Jersey, New York, whatever. What kind of content do you make? Oh, I have a gaming channel. Oh, I have a cooking channel. Oh, I have a comedy channel, or whatever. So these are some of the conversations that we will have. And then you never know. So then I'm giving my ID. There's Sonali, got my little wristband. Every time we go to one of these events, we get a little YouTube wristband and some swag. So you all will see what we got. So made it through security. And then this is what we come into inside. So it looks like a huge warehouse. Hello, CT Civilian. CT Villain, sorry. It looks like this huge warehouse that has been kind of transformed into a nightclub. So I'm walking in and I'm kind of like, I don't know. Is Cirque du Soleil going to be performing here because of all of the lights and the rigging and everything going on? But I'm like, okay, let's see what we've got inside. So let me see if I have any sound here you all can hear. I just kind of took a little pan around. So the event started at 3 and I got there a little before 3. All right, so I've muted it, but you all can tell the house music is bumping, and I'm like, okay, this is interesting. Again, I'm not exactly sure what I'm walking into, but I'm like, okay, little dance vibe going on. Go Maggie, go Maggie. So you can see on the screens, they have the YouTube signage up. Of course, they've got the food, they've, got the drinks. You'll see all of that. Hello, Cause. And I'm like, just kind of taking it all in. Small town, Southern girl, just kind of like, what am I doing in New York City? I'm having a good time. Okay, so walking in, coming in out of the cold, excuse me. got my little bracelet on, get ready to put that on for my credentials. Then they're giving out tickets. So we got 2 tickets so you could get whatever you wanted from the bar. Y'all know I'm a lightweight. I am one and done. But of course, the food, the drink, everything is included. Hello, Veronica. So again, thank you, YouTube, as always, taking such good care of us. All right, so they had tables down there. So I wanted to sit at the front, uh, so I could see and hear, and while everything's getting ready. Now, here I do want to show you all some swag. Now, every time I go to a YouTube event, Christina says, looks fun. Oh, just you wait, my dear. All right, since you say it looks fun, I don't know if you all saw the swag table. So every time I go to a YouTube event, they always give us something. They're very generous. It could be a t-shirt, it could be a sweatshirt, it could be a bag, it could be like a sling bag or a fanny pack. So you all saw these on the table. I don't know if this is a sash or what this is. It says, let's have a ball. So I'm like, okay, I don't even know. Clearly, I'm not a pageant girl, but I'm going to put this on just for fun so you all can feel festive with me or not. But you saw on the table, we had these YouTube, there's a name for these. Does somebody know? I don't know. All right. Maggie was in the books. I don't know anything about the pageant, but I will participate for today. All right, so they had these sashes, so I put one on. I brought mine with me, and on the table also they had these. And I was like, oh, what's on the swag table? Well, let's see if I can do it, y'all. Okay, now here's a disclaimer. I am not taking over AV's fan. Look, this is what they gave us. This is a fan, and it says creators, and it's got like YouTube right here. I don't know if you all could see that. So they had these on the table, and so I was like, oh, okay, fun little swag moment. This is for my documentary purposes only. Christina says, cool. So they had these on the table. You could get one or more. I've got some extra. If anybody wants one, AV, if you want one for your collection, I'll be happy to send it to you. So you can see the theme already going on at this event. Very festive. So we're here for the ball. Content creators, let's have a ball. So I'm like, okay. So now we're getting ready. Hello, Charles, darling. We're getting ready for the event. Let's see what else happened here. All right, so this is the swag table. Thank you all for the hearts, and thank you for the likes. So you all can see they have all of these sashes and all of these fans, so that's fun. So I took a nice little picture. So of course, when we go, you can get whatever you like. At each event that I go to, it's fun little different swag. So that's nice to collect. Okay, so then I went to the bar to get a beverage. I just asked for something light and sweet. I don't know, this might be a extracurricular activities on the beach. Those of you all that are bartenders, you all know what that is. Shout out to the algorithm. We want to keep it family friendly. Christina says, I love it. You love the swag. Okay, so let me know what y'all are thinking so far, because so far I'm doing pretty good. And then I was kind of like, oh, all right, this is new. All right, so I get my little beverage. That's all that I had. And of course, there's water and all kind of other stuff. All right, so I'm there. People are coming in. People are filing in. We're having time. It's kind of hard to see behind me, but at every YouTube creator collective event, they have these like, I guess the step and repeat, where they did have professional photography there, as they always do. So I did pose for a photo, but you got to wait for the professional photography. So they have like the column, the little banner stand, and then creator collective. So that's everywhere. So you can take your pictures. So it's a nice little backdrop. People were posing and doing the most and having a good time. All right. So, excuse me. All right. So now they are ready to serve us the food and drink. Speaking of that, let me hydrate as I'm still recovering. I'm on my way, you all. I just said, I don't know, allergies or a little head cold. Okay, so usually when we go to an event, it's a big spread, it's different kind of food. That's why I'm there. Y'all know we are Team Greedy. I like to document the food for you all, give you my feedback, and then if it's something nice, maybe we'll recreate a recipe. Well, when I came to this event, I don't know if it was catered by somebody's like mom and grandma and aunties, but y'all, this spread, they had vegan options, they had meat, they had vegetables, they had dessert, they had drinks. There was so much food, like I was going down the line and trying to get a little bit of everything just to sample. I ran out of space. My plate looked like a mountain. Did I eat all of that? No. I don't even think I tasted all of it. It was that much. So let me just show you all the food at this event. Hello, Queensborn. All right, so they had some beverages here. I think these are also adult beverages. I think this is a whiskey lemonade, and then this is a Crown Royal something. Maybe one of y'all know what this is. This is some bottled water. So yes, you can absolutely stay hydrated. So you can see here, people are lining up and the food and the sauces and just everything. So usually they have multiple stations so I can get really good pictures for you all. Lots of condiments here. They had wings, so they had like ranch, they had carrots, there was a sweet sauce, there was a spicy sauce. I was trying to get a little bit of everything, but I didn't want to hold up the line. Hello, Comstock. Thank you for being here. All right, so we started with the vegetables. So we had green beans, we had beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, and ran. Sorry, y'all. Hello, Angel. All right, so I'm just trying to take a little spread of everything. They started with the vegan option, so shout out to the vegans. I'm a meatitarian. Okay, not really, but you know, I'm unvegan, but they did have lots of options if you had dietary requests. So cookies, brownies, blondies, sweet meat. This was like chicken tenders, chicken wings, drumsticks. It was a lot of food, just a lot of food. So you can see here, let's see if I can zoom in. This was like a mac, they had like two different mac and cheeses. Excuse me. They had everything. Because the line was one big line, I just tried to take one picture for you all, but people were coming back for more. It was more than any of us needed. So sat down with my plate, and you all can see here ad friendly guidelines. So for the YouTube event, they did have two YouTube employees there, and every time we go to these events, there is YouTube representation. So they will come and there'll be a topic that they will basically teach us. So I do like going to learn more about ways to, you know, improve my channel because, you know, I would love for this to be my exit from corporate one day. Hello, Emma J. Okay, so of course they asked us not to record or share any of what was talked about in the workshop. So of course I respected that. But basically, like, you know, we said, because YouTube works with advertisers, there are rules. Advertisers feel, you know, they have, how do I say, there's some content that they want their shampoo or diapers or whatever to be promoted with, and there is some content that they don't. You can do whatever you want to on YouTube, well, almost, but it was good to get that insight about what is advertiser friendly and what is not. So if anybody's interested, you know, I can talk to you offline. Okay, but I definitely love getting the information. Excuse me. So we're sitting down, they're going through all of that with us, and then now it is time for the mock ball. So let me just go ahead and give a disclaimer now. Again, my channel is 99.9% always family friendly, and it is. That is who I am. Y'all know me. I'm a mom. But I wanted to share with you, and I have scrubbed these pictures because I saw everything. But I didn't really know what to expect. Hello, Aretha. So I'm going to share with you all what happened, and I'm going to kind of narrate through it. So apparently, after the YouTube workshop is over, we're on this floor, and they start playing that house music. Do, 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 do. And y'all know me. I'm like, oh yeah, it's time to dance. Oh yeah. Like, I'm here to have a good time. So I don't know if he's a hype man or whoever, but there's a man on the mic, like, how do you say, and work the runway, eat the runway, go the runway. Like, all of this is happening. And I'm like, ooh, okay, this is a little different from what I'm used to. And then the people that lined up with me outside, apparently, some of them came prepared, meaning they arrived with luggage. Like, I had luggage too, but I was going to change at my Airbnb. Oh no, they went to the restroom and got in like full regalia. And I was just like, what is happening now? So what would you all do if you're me? I'm sitting there, have my sash and my fan, and throw it right. Okay, I've got my sash and I've got my fan. Clearly, this is not what I do, but when in Rome, and I always say, y'all, I know my content isn't for everybody and everybody's content isn't for me, but I'm there and I'm like, I'm just going to take it all in. So apparently they have this thing where you can dance in a vogue style. So you're basically striking poses. So as the music goes, people are doing all kind of like voguing. Is that what it is? Let me just play the video, the first one, and you all let me know your initial thoughts. So what we were told as audience members is people were going to be doing their, showmanship, and then our applause was supposed to be the fan. So if we liked it, we were supposed to fan. Has anybody ever heard of this? Am I the only one? Y'all know, small town girl, I don't get out much. I'm quite sheltered and pretty naive about a lot of things. I have seen some things now, so let me know if anybody has ever heard of this. Okay, let me show you all what I saw. Anybody want to walk? Also, let's do it. Performance. Anybody want to try to mix it up? Let's do it. Anybody want to walk? Also, let's do it. Performance. Oh, let me get the sound. Okay, sorry. Okay. So let's sorry y'all, I thought I was muted. I hope it didn't echo too bad. So let's recap what that was. Accountability is here saying that was a variation of the golf clap. Okay, so the fan, this is supposed to be your applause. I learned that. I didn't know. I didn't know. So men and women and everything in between were voguing. So I'm sitting here and I'm watching and I am entertained. I have never seen this before in my life. I thought Vogue was just a song. I did not know there was like this whole underground like house culture of dancing. Clearly, I don't go anywhere, okay, y'all? I know I stay at home. I'm in the kitchen with my apron, okay? What do you want from me? But apparently that is this whole like dance style. So I'm sitting there and I'm taking it all in, but let me know what you all think. Do you want to see more or do you want me to fast forward past this? I will continue to play. If you all are like, nah, we don't want to see this, let me know and we'll fast forward. All right, let me mute myself. right, so you all can see. I didn't know if I didn't show the video. Bottom line with booze is enjoying this. Okay. I care so much about you all and what you think about me. I was like, I don't know if my audience is going to like this. So people are taking turns. So let me explain what happened. And then actually, I'm just going to do two things at once. Bottom line with booze says, yes, Maggie, you looked great and seemed like I had a great time. Oh, thank you. So this is the mock ball, y'all. This is the practice round. We haven't even seen the whole thing yet. So let me continue on. So what we were told to do, so you can hear the house music is going. So I'm supposed to be fanning if we like it. So I'm like, okay, I'll participate. All right. So now the next person comes through. So you all can see here, they're dancing, they're on the floor, they're standing, they're pointing, they're posing, they're doing everything. The whole time I was thinking, and forgive me if this sounds so wrong, but I was like, this is exactly what I would tell the boys not to do when I would take them somewhere. Get off the floor. What is wrong with you? Act like you've been somewhere. But apparently this is like a whole like art form. I didn't know. All right. So they have the music going. The hype man is doing his thing. The photographer is obviously taking pictures. Hello, Easy. And then when you get to the end of your dance, then you strike a pose and you hold it until they determine a winner, right? And then this lady came in. Everybody was there. And I mean, everybody was there. Oh gosh, I keep forgetting to mute myself. Hopefully you all were able to see that and hear that. So you can see they have, I guess, whoever wants to. And I don't know if this is like a traveling thing that people go to these different clubs and they have like legends of this style of dance. They have like the single line, and then they have like almost by process of elimination, they have like a dance battle. But I guess you just vogue it out at each other. I didn't know what was going on, but I'm watching and I'm cheering and I'm fanning and I'm kind of like, okay, this is new. I was shocked, but I am here to share with you all what I saw, and this is the practice. This is the mock ball. So I don't know if you all want to see in the evening when everybody came in full regalia. Like I said, there was leather, there was lace, there were clips, there were buckles, there were fans, there were flags, there were posters. It was like a whole production. I have never seen anything in my life. Accountability says, fast forward to you dancing on the floor, Vogue style, please. Honestly, you all, I didn't. And you all know I love to dance. I stayed out on this one. I had to. I know. No, this is new for me, y'all. I didn't know anything about this style of dance. And they did welcome everybody who wanted to come down in Vogue. They even had like runway where you could just, I don't know, y'all, like, I know girls do this, but I got too much stuff to do. But like, people were practicing these runway walks. Like, I have never been on a catwalk. Clearly, that is not me. Hello, Big Benz. But apparently, there are people that like work themselves up. I saw men doing like push-ups. Y'all, it was a lot, all right? Is that really loud? I hope that's not too loud. This is my one and only time I'm using the fan, y'all. I am not the fan girl. But Yeah, it was a lot. So I did a little bit of chair dancing over in the back by myself. If you want to see that, I'll show you me after I got all dolled up. But no, I didn't join in. I was a little kind of like, I don't know what's happening here. And to be honest, y'all, there was one of these dancers when they started doing the battles with each other, somebody swung their leg around while we were in line for the food because they would be like over in the corner like practicing and kind of took me out in the ankle and I was like, oh, okay, excuse me. And of course it was fine, but like these are strong dancers and I didn't want to be on the floor. First of all, I'm not getting down on the floor like that. No, my legs and back, y'all, I'll be 49 at the end of this year. I'm not doing that. But apparently they have been practicing, they have been squatting and stretching and doing. But no, y'all, can you imagine? Could you imagine me Vogue dancing? This is not me. But God bless everyone. I was cheering them on. They were in their element and having a good time. So we were taking a break, and then now it's they were doing kind of like a competition style where the MC was picking like different people, you against this person, and they were basically walking towards each other, Vogue style, strike a pose. Hello, Prince. The whole time I kept thinking, this is the Madonna song. No, he is not auditioning for Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. He's actually warming up. Ben says you want to see me dance. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I didn't Vogue dance, but yeah, I'll fast forward through these and we'll wrap these up. But yeah, once I went back to my room to change, I got I'll show you a little bit of Maggie. So let's see. Da, 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 da. Back to my Airbnb. Then I got all dressed up, came back for the evening. I would love to know, would you all have come back for the evening for more of this? Hello, Vlad. Thank you so much for being here. Let me see if I can find myself. So I'm like, well, we're in here. Thought it was a ball. It was a ball. They had an absolute ball. Let me see if I can find me dancing. When the songs came on that I knew, y'all know me. Let me see. Is this one of them? What is playing here? So I just kind of sat in the back and enjoyed. Let's see.
Grand prize for the cash, Mother Paulina, gorgeous Gucci.
All right. So you all saw me. Y'all are so funny. Oh, period, Maggie. That's funny. Thank you for the compliment. You said I look beautiful. Well, look, I gave my best. I wanted to represent, well, actually, my stylist wanted me to represent. Y'all know I keep it pretty simple. But thank you for the compliment. Thank you. I had so much fun. Let me see here. Let me that's me. That's Maggie. That's the Maggie dance. But yeah, I had a really good time. It was new for me. I don't know, has anybody ever been? Would you ever go back? But they had so much fun. I was treated very well. Everybody was welcome there. There was something for everyone. So I did my little dance. I just kind of stayed out of the way because they were taking it seriously. And then let's see, is there anything else? And then we can wrap this up. But yeah, I really enjoyed. I have my sash, I have my fan. Let's see if there was anything else. But I stayed for a few hours and watched them. I don't want to do too many copyright, but you all can see they had the lights going, the big boots going on, the platforms. They had, I don't know what happened here. Okay, I might have deleted some stuff. People were dressed to the nines. They came out. They were in their furs, and I'm telling you, there was something for everybody. If this is your thing, then shout out to the ballrooms. Yes, so it was a full house in the evening, and the DJ was doing his thing. Yes, this is a caller with some flags. I was like, wow, I have seen it all. I don't know if this was a Black Panther throwback or whatever. Shout out to Black History Month. But every time I was getting ready to leave, I saw something else and I was like, wow, okay, this is new. Never seen that before. Ben says, I've never been, but you always wanted to try a brunch. Yeah, if you're just talking about straight brunch, usually whatever city you live in, and y'all can shout out your cities if you want to, we're about to wrap up. I would check the hotels in your area. Now you're talking about my subject. I would check the hotels in your area. Usually brunch is served on the weekend because it's like a late breakfast, early lunch. I know here in Atlanta, the St. Regis has an amazing brunch spread. You can also check around the holidays, sometimes like Mother's Day or, even Christmas or whatnot. They'll have special holiday brunches. So in addition to breakfast and lunch food, they will have seasonal items. But yeah, if you ever want to try brunch, if I'm understanding the question, I would look up the nicer hotels in your area, meaning the hotels that have restaurants on site, so that they can basically come up with their own menu. They're not just serving sandwiches that they picked up somewhere. And check and see, or you could call and ask if they have like brunch on the weekends. That's what I would. Oh, I misunderstood. Alrighty, hello, Massage King. Well, on that note, everyone, I had a blast. I wanted to share with you all what I got into. If you're interested in the uh, makeup, the style, the dress, the hair, all of that. We're going to do a style episode on Thursday. Rhea, my personal stylist, will be back to show how she helped me transform from everyday baggy to glamour girl just for a night. I had a lot of fun. So thank you all so much for being here. We're going to go ahead and wrap up. I like to keep these at an hour. I didn't know how long we would go. But thank you all so much for being here. And I'm going to go ahead and dismiss. All right. Thank you so much. Instagram. Tomorrow will be, what is it? Lucy and I will do a special stream tomorrow. It's going to be Let the Men Vet. So stay tuned for that. We want to know what questions the men would be asking as they were vetting. And Lucy and I are going to try and answer them as an example for the ladies. So you all know I promote traditional marriage and long term. So we're going to be back on that topic tomorrow. So stay tuned. And if you're new here, thank you so much for tuning in. All right. Thank you, everybody on Instagram. Class is dismissed. Thank you, everybody on TikTok. So fun seeing you all here. Thank you for the hearts. Class is dismissed. And thank you, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. I appreciate you all. Class is dismissed.